Ha, hello, hola. Okay, hello. I am just saying things to you today again, okay? And I was thinking to myself, and then I got it confirmed by external. There is no chance in hell that I'm going to lose out a day without selling the things that I know that are true for me and you, okay? It even rhymed, so I'm a true poet. I'm a poetess. Uh, it's an exciting day. I mean, it's always exciting, and it's always like an exciting time of the year before Christmas because people get treats and a lot of chocolates and sweets. And somebody, I know who, they were like secret poisoned cookies, but my friend just left me a surprise, and mince pies were waiting for me on the doorstep when I was coming back from work on my break. So that was beautiful. Thank you, Amanda. Anyway, guys, I wanted to talk to you about something really important today, as always. This is to do with how you and me are creating the world, okay? We are creating as collective, we are creating as individuals, okay? And what I discover in the depth more and more is always surprising me, although deep down inside I know this, and I do know and believe these things, and the more I speak about it, the more knowledge comes out. Okay, the more I know that I'm going in the right direction with this, the more sort of comes up to me in various situations during the day. Okay, and the message is coming through even via people. So I love that that I have that ability of learning from every person that I come across, one person at a time. And before I was getting impatient with people, and I was that kind of person that I didn't really like that, like I sort of felt I had to be somewhere and I'd rather be doing something else. Like I work with what I've got right now, just like fully concentrate on it so that I get out everything that I need for my further growth and progression from that encounter. And that is really good. So I mean, before I suppose I was getting impatient, and because I was lacking patience, just because I was concentrating my attention on the outside. Okay, and now I know why I do things, and my energy is different because I directed it inside. Okay, I started paying attention to what I'm doing, to what I'm thinking, and to what I'm believing, and to why I am struggling so much with certain things that I don't have just yet, because obviously I want everything now, because I'm a spoiled little girl, and then I can work with this. Since I actually got my idea, my attention, my energy always goes inside of me. Um, I get more patience. I have more patience. Okay, I mean, I have patience with people, I have patience with myself, and I don't need anything. And that's fucking awesome. Okay, I want things, but I don't need them. Need them like on the needy, like I need it, otherwise I don't know, I'm gonna die. Or if I don't get it, then I'll be really angry or whatever. This is cool. This is enough. Like what I'm here right now, it's just more than enough feeling, and anything on top of it is a bonus. I mean, it's such a fucking bonus that I can record that video. But yes, that was a little introduction to what I'm going to say. I know what I want to say. I mean, no, I know what I know, and I know exactly how it works, but I don't know how to pass it on to you so that it makes sense. Okay, so I need a little guidance. Please, can I have some guidance? How to channel what I want to talk about, because what I want to talk about today is something I've been mingling and I've been feeling a lot about, and that is intention. The power of intention. Okay. So can I have some guidance? Okay. So that I can channel it out quite well. So intention is your dream. Okay. Intention is something that you want. And you have the ability to find out what you want only by observing what you are, who you are, right? So let's say that you are complaining about not having something, okay? Or just being a certain way that is in a way of normal you, of you as you, like your natural you, like true you, yeah? Let's say that you complain about being tired, for example. By the way, I'm going to paste a link to my blog underneath that when it comes to tiredness, because it is so interesting what I've created. It was inspired by someone who was telling me that they are really tired, and I was like, what would you like to do with this? And they said like, well, I would like to read about what I can do to be less tired or have more energy and stuff like that. So that inspired me. I decided I'm going to do it from energetic point of view, so that energy drainage topic is there in my blog, and the link is below. So check it out, because it's really interesting, okay? It shows you step by step what you can eliminate out of your life and what you can apply in your life to have more energy for yourself, okay? And how it works energetically. It's just so impossibly and so interesting that I always get excited when I'm talking about it. But yes, let's talk about intentions, right? You are tired and you just say that you're tired, right? So your intention is the opposite of your state, right? So what does that mean to you? That you would like to have more energy. So that is your dream, right? Your intentions are your dreams. And some people, maybe they want to have a Lamborghini, like me. But this is my dream, materialistic dream, which obviously is on its way to me. But I am just, in the meantime, fulfilling all the dreams that I need to be before I get my Lamborghini, okay? So it's somewhat complicated, but I'm cracking the code, and I'll tell you when I get my car, my dream car, how I did it, okay? Because it's soon happening. Anyway, I wanted to say to you that every time you complain about not having something, that means that you can intend on the opposite. Okay, and have a look at your life and tell me which one is missing something, okay? And sometimes you don't realize that there are cracks in your energetic field that are causing you the lack, okay? There could be also what I call, there are two things that could be potentially stopping you, no, that they always stop you from getting what you want. It's always you, but there are two things that you are doing, okay? You have cracks or holes in your energetic field which are stopping you, draining you, therefore you lacking the right energy and the right vibe to attract, okay? And if you don't take care of those cracks, you won't get any further. You're going to always take 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, and so on, because you are unaware that your energy is literally drained out of you by yourself, by you not doing the right things, okay? Or just you doing the wrong things, okay? So that's one thing. I just wanted to systemize it because that's really important, okay? So intentions cannot be fulfilled by you if you have energy field which has got some damages done to it by yourself, by your actions, or by the lack of the actions that you should take in order to strengthen your energetic field to an extent that will help you elevate your vibration of your body and the frequency of you, okay, of that energy. So let's talk about both of them one by one, okay? Thank you very much for that channeling, because I know exactly what to say, but I don't know how. So now I do. The second thing that is stopping you from getting what you want are blocks and fears, are blocks, okay? And blocks in your energetic field are all attachments that you have, and those attachments are built based on energy of fear, right? So let's say on my example, okay? I can tell you my example because it's easy. It's very personal, but okay, it doesn't really matter because I'm doing it for the world. So I will dedicate my privacy and my dignity in order to show an example. And I am really making myself vulnerable here. Sometimes I just feel like, God, I just said such a thing. I shouldn't have said that, but well, I said it, so it was my decision. And my decisions are always good decisions, even if they are shit decisions. Even my daughter repeats this now, and she's happy about that fact. So at least she takes decisions and, taking action. Second thing that is blocking you from getting what you want and your intentions not being fulfilled is those blocks, right? So the energy of fear that you build, your blocking thoughts and beliefs on, okay? So let's say I really, really wanted to be with a partner, yeah? And it was so important for me to be in a relationship, right? And my intention was that was the purest intention, okay? The purest intention of mine was that I want to have a partner, okay? And I wanted to have a partner, a loving partner, right? So that I can obviously love my partner and he will love me back, okay? However, it never happened to me, and I just spent years figuring it out what happened to me and why am I staying on my own and single, struggling to build a relationship with a man. For that matter, I had a very good sort of potential partner inside, but there was no possibility to build a relationship because I always seem to be trying to be a certain way and thinking that I have to be a certain way in order to be in a relationship, and it just sort of never happened to me, and I didn't know what happened. Now that I can see energy, now that I understand energy, I was the culprit of the whole process of finding a partner and building a relationship that would be meaningful, truthful, based on honesty. I mean, some kind of like dream relationship that I find satisfactory would be a healthy, meaningful relationship where both parties are free and they come out of the energy of choice to form a relationship that would be sort of exchanging a feminine and masculine energy in a healthy way. That would then create more space for progress and building that relationship that could make both of those parties grow into the versions of themselves that they agree with them, that they would be happy with, both of them. So like that was something that was something that I craved, that was something I wanted. But what I didn't realize at the time when I was actually just like choosing a partner for myself was that I am blocking myself from forming a meaningful relationship that based on trust and based on unconditional love, where both parties obviously are choosing each other. They don't need each other for anything. They don't condition, like they don't need anybody. They just want to be with that person, right? So that's a healthy way of forming a relationship. I want that person in my life because I see they're valuable enough for me. So my blockage was that I really didn't believe that the masculine side is safe. Okay, that was my number one blockage, energetic blockage, was that I was scared of masculine energy. I didn't feel it was safe around to be around a man. Okay, I didn't feel safe around a man. Okay, it didn't have anything to do with that man or particular man or any man that I was around. I was never fully feeling safe around them, and even if they were showing me all possible traits of the character that would just prove more than enough that it is safe around them, my belief that men aren't safe was blocking me from forming a healthy relationship, because every time I was getting closer, I then was sort of convincing myself back that no, this isn't safe, that isn't safe, it can't be safe, because that belief was blocking me. Now that I know how it works, now that I know that how to change my beliefs and my energy and the thoughts around it, now it's just completely different story. But back then, that blockage was so serious that I ended up on my own for virtually not. I was on my own even when I was with someone. So that was a number one block. There were obviously other ones as well, issues and beliefs with. That's why it's so important, guys, to talk to yourself about what you see yourself, who you see yourself as, okay? Because what I didn't know as well at the time when I was trying to form a relationship with a man was that I didn't really believe inside of me, like inside in me, in my heart, I had a very, very strong belief that it is impossible for anyone to fall in love with me. Okay, that is so sad. I mean, I feel sad until now, because with me believing this, this sort of truth, I pushed away a lot of people away from myself, and I was never fully available and emotionally available to anybody, putting a guard up, because I never believed that it would be, even if there was someone who's showing me unconditional love towards me, I still sort of felt that that is that there is a hidden agenda behind it, behind the behaviors, because I didn't believe that it is possible for me to gain, just to be loved for who I am, and that's it, with no conditions, right? So that is to discover truths like this about yourself. First, you need to spend time with yourself. It is worth it. But you go into this and you realize that it is really painful when you find out about something like this about yourself. It's so painful that you wish you hadn't discovered that at the moment of discovery. However, later on, you're grateful to yourself for going into the effort of the inside, or on a deeper level, because you then can do something about it. Yeah, you know that there is I don't know, that I love cars, okay, and I just I like analogies with a car. If a car has got some kind of dysfunction, and there is going to be something wrong with it, right? You might not know about it, okay, and you're driving with it, then yeah, you get a little bit angry when you just have to go do the whole facade with going to the mechanic and not having a car available for you when you want it and stuff like that. But at least you know what's wrong with it, or somebody's going to find out and tell you what's wrong with it, and it can be fixed, right? Because it wasn't fully serving its purpose to you, because it was like it needs repairing. And it's the same with us. So for example, if there is something that needs, I'm not saying that people need fixing, I'm just saying that the inside of you is sometimes blocked by something, and you can't fully feel the energy going through you in a way you would like, because there is some kind of element of fear that is stopping you from achieving the things you want. And what I am trying to now make people realize is that they can have anything that they really want and wish for and ever intend on. It is possible for them, and it is safe for them, and it is allowed to them, okay, and they are worthy of those things, and they deserve to have whatever they want, to be whatever they want, whoever they want, and to do whatever they want, but it needs to come out of the space of choice. And there are certain conditions that need to be met in order for you guys to get it, right? So energetically, if you block yourself with fears, you will always sabotage, and you'll get the yo-yo effect. Okay, and that yo-yo effect was like my life is second name should be yo-yo, yeah, because not anymore. Now is now second name of my life should probably be choice, right, or decision. But before it wasn't. It was just, oh God, I'm so glad that era of my life is over. So I look cute. I just look cute. Just want to put myself in a pie. Anyway, we're talking about intentions, right? So I have the so I had the intention. So let's say like now the intention of finding a partner for me was blocked, and I couldn't sort of fully receive what I wanted, because when you are intending onto something you want, you need to be open to it, right? And that's the intention. The power of intention is very, very strong. You really need to be careful about what you say and think on a daily basis, because anything that you will without care think about a little bit longer about and connect it with the feeling inside of you, and then you will release that unintentionally, it will bring it to you, because that's how energy works, right? You send out the energy every day, and with your thoughts, right? With your thoughts. That's why it's so important to train your mind into thinking about the things that are important to you, and the focus on the things should be only meaningful, mindful, and aware. So if you don't focus and you let your mind wander away, and there will be negative things that will sort of mingle for long enough, you will yourself bring on yourself those negative events in your life, because that's what you've asked for by being a mindless thinker. Okay, and you can be in control of your mind. You just need to control it. You can get the control back. It's like you are in the car and you're not fucking driving it, right? Of course it's not gonna drive, right? Because if you refuse to do whatever, like if you were in the car and you wouldn't be, and you would just be in the car seat where you are a driver's seat, but you are refusing to use the clutch and use the accelerator, and or just use the accelerator every now and again, but randomly, just not really steering, what the fuck would happen? You have no control over your car, right? So you just need to then learn how to do it. And then obviously you don't learn on the first lesson on your driving lesson, on your first driving lesson, how to drive a car around a roundabout, right? First, you just have to learn the basics, even just like without even moving off and stopping and moving off. Just learn the basics about the car and about how it all just like sort of works. Then you can just start slowly by slowly, step by step, learning to drive. The same with life, right? I mean, you can be fully in control only if you start using, learning to use your mind in a progressive and growing way. Like, so anything that would, everything that you on a daily basis are focused on, and you are intending on, should be of a positive manner. Yeah, it should be of a positive manner. So anything that you say and anything that you think should be thoughtful. You should think about this before every time. I know it is really difficult at the beginning to discipline yourself in order to do it, but it becomes a habit for you to ask yourself all the time, is what I am just about to say, what I'm just about to do, what I'm just about to think, is this going to get me what I want? Is this thing, is what I'm going to do, say, think about, is it going to bring me growth? Is it going to give me progression? Is it going to make me feel good? How is what I'm just about to say, do, or think, how is it going to make me feel? Okay, because in intention and feeling, they just go hand in hand. That is really important. Okay, because the intention is actually the you might not realize, but anything that you really want in life is always connected with how you want to feel. Okay, so let's say if you broke this down, if you broke everything down, the reason why you want to have a job is not because you want to have a lot of money, right? You want it's just because if you broke it down, why is it important to you? So you really are after, or even the money, right? Why is it important to you? Why is it important? Why is it important to me? And so on. If you break this down, and but why do I want it? Why do I want it? It's just like, because I want to feel, I don't know, rich, right? Or abundant, or I just want to be feel powerful when I have a certain job. I want to feel loved when I ask intent on a partner. I want to feel attractive or hot or super fucking hot, like I do. Feel every day younger and younger when I just go out there and lose weight or do the training. What feeling is this going to bring me, what I'm just about to do? So there should be, so your decisions, daily decisions, should always be very mindful because even things like my decision is like, I'm gonna leave my makeup on today, like I'm gonna leave my makeup, right? Like not gonna do my makeup, okay? And how is this going to make me feel, okay? Or maybe the other way around, how is it gonna make me feel when I actually just motivate myself and do my makeup and do my nails and make myself look pretty for me, because obviously I exist for myself? Is it going to make me feel attractive? Is it going to make me feel good about myself? Is it going to make me feel more positive, happy when I look in the mirror, that I just like what I see, okay? And what I also discovered is the feelings that are making you feel good. So even if you light a candle in it, so like really small things that are actually making you feel good and making you feel certain way, that is bringing you good and progression, that is also a form of self-love, because that's a huge part of a self-love, actually, to give yourself the good feelings all the time on a daily basis. And there is nothing selfish about it. You deserve it. You are allowed it. You live for yourself. You have more than enough access to everything that you could possibly imagine to bring yourself those feelings. So why not do it if you really want to be a good a human being who is then going to be able to share that happiness and positivity with other people, right? So, but you need to start with yourself. And by that, I'm just saying to intend on good things for yourself as well. And sometimes, which I also discovered for the last couple of days, which was a little sad. Some people don't know what they want, right? I mean, I obviously didn't, and I'm guilty of it, like big time in the past. They don't know what they could wish for, because they don't think that they deserve anything. Okay, and that is the saddest truth about nowadays sort of living conditions, not living, just conditions inside other people's hearts right now, that they don't believe that there are things for them that are available and they could reach out for them. They don't even know. If I ask everybody I speak to, what is their biggest dream, and I think 80% of people don't know what they could possibly dream for, because they don't feel that this is, anything is possible for them. They don't believe that there's anything that is going for them. And that's something that I want to tackle, something I want to change. I want all the people in the world to know that they can have whatever they want, to be with whoever they want to be whoever they want to be, to have everything they want to have, and to do whatever they want to do, as long it is sort of aligned with their true selves. Okay, so the intention at the beginning, if you don't know what you want, should be, the intention is, I want to know what I want. I wish for knowing, and then once you know that this is what you know, find out from yourself. Have you ever asked yourself a question? What do I really want? What do I want? Right? If anything was possible, what do I want? What would I, if I had a genie and a lamp and they could just say like, you can have whatever you want, would it really be a car, or would it rather be a feeling of you being content, being happy, being peaceful, being free, having your freedom, right? All those things, they are intentions. All those things are bringing you feelings, okay? You need to remember that these things are very important for you to do daily, and surround yourself with them as much as you can. If you can record yourself on a recorder, on a recorder on your phone, and listen to yourself by saying the affirmations of what you want, the intention gets soaked into your subconscious mind. Okay, you are listening to something that is bringing you positive progress and focus, right? And what I also found out, 2 years ago, I think, I found a list from 2 years ago. I have everything that I wanted 2 years ago that I didn't feel that it was even possible for me. Okay, and that is on a deeper. This is mainly the things that I wanted to happen in my life, to bring me more growth and values, and sort of making me feel more valuable, making me feel more proud of myself, more appreciative over myself and stuff like that, because I lacked those feelings. And I just discovered a few years ago that the most important person is here, and I'm not feeding that person with anything positive. I am only the only person who can vibe out and attract things that are good for me is only by feeding myself with the equal energy to what I want. Okay, so then I started the reversing process of damaging myself and destroying myself, and started slowly and slowly, step by step, very slowly, pushing my old beliefs out of my energetic space, and putting them in, putting them once in that I really knew that I needed, okay, at the time. So whatever I needed at the time, like for example, I am a worthy person, I deserve what I want, to have what I want, or to be who I want to be, and so on. I am a valuable person, I'm proud of myself, I love myself, I trust my choices. All those things that 2 years ago I was actually intending, but they weren't true for me, because that how low I was in my sort of human on my human sort of journey. They just became really easy and natural for me after yeah, like it took me 2 years to build myself up in a way where I am a confident and strong person, that I trust my choices and I am completely free with what I do, and I actually just do everything out of my choice and a space of choice. It takes me a little longer to sort of decide than I used to just make that random decision based on my beliefs, and they were obviously not aligned with me. Therefore, the choices were often resulting in me making like sort of not mistakes, but I was just making choices that weren't really serving me, and they weren't leading me nowhere, or they were sort of making me just go round and round in circles. Okay, and now it's just completely different story. That's why I want to share this, so that people know that they can build themselves up from scratch if they just been, I don't know, if they had like completely wrong beliefs about themselves. The only thing that you can do right now for yourself is just to find out from yourself, because you are the only person who knows the answers. And it's just ass kicking. It's just like for hardcore people with big balls. Okay, this is a big game. This is where you have to be truthful with yourself and stop lying to yourself and take responsibility for yourself and for your life. This is something. This is a job. If you start intending and you are just like really. That's a full-time job as well, and you are really serious about it and you committed to it, then you will know that it costs you a lot of energy, time and money to do this, because It is a dedication, it is commitment, but it's so rewarding because you're building yourself and creating yourself in a person that you want to become. And you are even, the whole process is already a worthy purpose of your life. So you don't need anything else. Along the line, things come and they get attracted. But with you discovering the things, it's never ending because there's always going to be another layer, another layer, another layer to discover. And it is ever so interesting, and I just wish I could share that with people so that they understand that that is their life purpose. And if they don't understand why they are unhappy right now or very tired right now, it's just because they don't live their purpose properly, okay? Or they just like, they pretend they live it, or they may be just close to living it, but they're really not pushing that button that is the most important, right? And they're not living that life right now today, of who they're supposed to be and display to the world and show to the world in its fullest, without, in a rawness, like with everything that is inside of you, with everything that is about you, that is good about you and shit about you. Because we will always learn, and that is the thing that for example, I was trying to hide my traits of characters before, and I'm trying to make it out that I don't have flaws and I am so fucking perfect, but really what I was doing was lying to myself that there are things in me that I don't, and I really didn't like them, so I was covering them. And whenever it came to a closer encounter with anybody, the true colors would always come out, right? So I was really lying to myself, and then people sort of, just come and go from your life, and that's fine. And that's a natural process. And probably I would be even worried if they didn't come, because when you grow, you just sort of grow into another person, and you leaving some people behind because they either not catching up with your energy and they just sort of vibe away from your life. So holding them with you together, just like by trying to control and not letting them go, is only damaging you and them. So it's best to sort of intend on that gentle sort of flow in life, so that you can naturally feel the trust. So yeah, I diverted a little bit away from the intention, but everything actually is always coming down to intention, and how to recognize that you need to put an intention on is that things that you're not happy about, right? So what I recommend is dig a little deeper and find out why you don't have certain things, and what are the beliefs that are blocking you from that space. Because there could be beliefs about you, or like, let's say that I had also with this example with a boyfriend or a partner, I didn't have right beliefs about the opposite sex, for example, right? I mean, I had very, very distorted beliefs, and now I am establishing, maybe for the future, in the future, perhaps I'm gonna choose to sort of be interested in forming a relationship with someone, but I would like to think about what beliefs I want to form about men, and what beliefs I want to form about women in relation to have a relationship with men, and in relation to what, in my view, relationships are for, and all the beliefs about the relationships that are going to come out of space of my own beliefs about it, so that I can form the right one, the one that is standard for me, that would be just like a super high standard, my dream relationship with the opposite sex, right? But that is just not my priority right now. It's just completely different story. I'm just saying that so that you guys understand how much you can block yourself from achieving what you want, and how I did it. That's why I'm trying to explain that on my example, so that people don't have a look on their own beliefs and realize what they really believe about opposite sex, about themselves, about relationships, about marriage, about love, about sex, about sexuality, about anything that is to do with the relationship, for example. And then see if there's anything negative about it. Those things that are negative, these things that are just making you cringe or just like step away from it, they are the blocks of your inside of your energetic field, that are not that are stopping you from receiving the things that you intend on. Okay. So that's all for today. It was just like super long message today, but I'm really grateful that I could pass it on, and I'm really thankful for the guidance that I passed that message on. Check out my link below to the to my blog, to my writing, because there's some nice creative content as well there. And if you like it, then share it with other people if you think that I'm bringing some kind of value to your life as well. Okay, I love you. Bye.